And then my nice little Nikon manual focus. I believe it's an f2. Yes, it's an f2. And there's my K&F adapter. Seems to work really well. So here's the deal. I watch way too much YouTube, and I was watching YouTube the other day, and I was watching some guy named Omar, who I watch a lot, and he was talking about why his old Fujifilm camera is better than my new Fujifilm camera. So of course I took the bait. Next thing I know, I'm over at MPB and I'm looking for an XE2, and well, I paid a lot of money for a mint condition XE2s. And you know what? I haven't regretted 1 minute of it. I absolutely love this little camera. There's something about this little XE2. I think Omar was right. The way this thing looks is something that I find very pleasing. I have a friend who is a Nikon guy. We were talking the other day, and he kind of inspired me to take a Nikkor lens that I have. It's an old 50mm prime that I've had since 1975. So I went over to K&F and got an adapter, and I'm headed downtown on this rainy Friday afternoon with my XE2s, my Nikon kit lens mounted to it, and we'll see what we can get. Oh, free parking. Can't beat that. Well, I already see this could be a very interesting shot, but I guess I gotta get out of the street to get it. Thank you. Wow, the reflections are really super cool. By the way, if you're ever downtown and you're hungry, this is a great little lunch place. It's nice and small and a little intimate inside, and the food is fantastic. This looks like an interesting one coming up. Autofocus would have been better, but at f8, I think I'll be okay. Let's check out what's going on at Wall Street Plaza. I asked this guy if I could take his photo, and he agreed. Thank you. And then I came across this guy who also let me take a couple of photos, and he was very patient with me while I got my focus, or at least I tried to get my focus. He even let me do a couple of side shots. Now my X100 VI, I actually use the command dial to change ISO, and I can watch the shutter speed in real time, and I find that's a real handy, quick way to get a nice balance between ISO and shutter speed. But unfortunately, the firmware on this one doesn't let me set the command dial to ISO. You know, nothing's perfect, and all in all, this camera is just really, really nice. Well, as I was sitting here, I noticed the wind picking up, so I thought I'd check the radar real quick. Now, this camera is not weather sealed, so I'm going to have to be careful about that. I have a windbreaker on, but I can kind of slide it under if I have to. I think it's time to find a bottle of water. I think I'll walk on over to Church Street. And down there's the 7-Eleven. Yeah, despite the cloud cover, it's really hot out here today. So I got my water. There was this young lady who was just a perfect portraiture subject. Okay, thank you very much. It'll take me, like I said, a minute. And we're going to bring the exposure compensation. A couple more, thank you. Thank you so much. There you go, hold on. And one more, oh, that one's perfect. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna enjoy my water, and then I'll head back toward the car and hopefully not get caught in the rain.